You know, that's what I get for streaming or trying to prepare for the stream. As I start it up, it crashes. So give me a second while I figure that out. Gonna grab this and put it in the chat. So if I do that, okay. So the chat is up and running. Sorry, I was just in the middle of a phone call with somebody else. Hello, Verdani Man. I am trying to get Vintage Story back up and running. I had it loaded up, and as soon as all this started, it crashed on me. So, give me a second on that. Hello, Lindsay. Feel like I was just talking to you. All right. Okay. And give me a second while I figure this out. I'm gonna make perfect. Hello, Michael. Finished D&D right on time. Sounds awesome. Now I am just trying to remember. Oh, how the hell I made YouTube look special, or the chat, while I wait for the game to load. So I think people said they wanted it bigger, last longer, slight. There it is. Okay, so currently we have it set to show outlines. Font size, let's go 24. And I don't remember what font I chose. That's what I chose. So channel names there, and then do that, and we'll turn that up to that. Well, I appreciate you guys joining me while I figure this out. We're gonna do background color of black-ish. Oh no, we want no background color on that. We want the messages to have their own background color. We don't need a background color on me because I'm not that special. Okay, animate in, animate out. Reverse slide, sure. And then fade in time, wait time, it says 30 seconds. Is that too long? Yeah, right? I should probably do that. I should get, instead of having the Chief's face on there, just have my Baroque looking nose. Just 30 seconds too long for the messages to stay up on screen. Because right now, I think I have them set to like 5. But 30 seconds isn't too long. Okay. So I do that. And I grab all this, copy, paste. Nope. copy. Then go here, all that paste. Okay. So, how's that look? And I'm not sure. And if I go there, how do I just edit it? Or, wow, that's a lot of code. I think I did it right. I'm not sure. I know that they pop up and they have backgrounds now. So let's put that, do this. Oh, yeah, no. I wasn't even doing I wasn't even coding. See, it only does like 5 seconds, even though I have it set to 30. Yeah, I know that feeling, Andarius. I taught myself how to code so that I could write my own mods. I wrote all my own mods and then promptly forgot how to code, so I don't even know how to fix them. But and this will either work or it won't. And if it doesn't, I'll change a setting. But all right, it's time to jumpstart my early death at the hands of caffeine. Celsius. Honestly, I don't buy these, but it was free at Maverick today, so. And they basically taste like Capri Suns. Actually, they almost taste exactly like Capri Suns. G'day, Wobbly Boost. How are you today? I haven't seen you since yesterday. Hey, free is free. The best price is free. Oh, no, I know. I've had it. Sunny D vodka? Oh, that's right. You don't have Mavericks out east. But you have Wawa's, don't you? Wawa kicks Mavericks' ass. I'm glad you took that with good. You don't have Wawa's? Where do you go for any liquid refreshment other than the liquor store? Oh, you have Buc-ee's. Okay. Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of Buc-ee's. But I've only ever been to a Buc-ee's. Like, once. And I think it was when I was traveling through Louisiana. So, I don't know. But, okay. Please don't crash, because there was supposed to be magic and surprises for all of my viewers today. And more like, I put a shit ton of work into this world. Do not crash on me now. I've dug up a bunch of stuff, because like the title of the stream says, we're just working on a castle. But there's a lot that I did behind the scenes to make this go. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Magic. Magic? Oh yes, there is some magic. Maho. Maho tsukai ga aru yo. You know, I've never actually watched myself speak Japanese. I look weird when I do it. I knew that was going to get that response out of you. Well, that's okay. Honey, I only speak 2 languages, English and bad English. Big bada boom. Bada boom. Alright. Fingers crossed. Toes crossed too. Bossnass? As in the Naboo? We should not be in friends with the Naboo. Binks? You saw Owen life that with this and hissen? Uh-huh. Be gone with him! I'm such a dork. Okay, we're gonna remember that later. I may have spent way too much time as a kid watching Star Wars. Somebody's. I'm gonna get like ridiculously infamous on YouTube because you guys are gonna keep making me do stupid shit like this. Okay. Big breath in. Big breath out. Fucking forgot what I was gonna say. Oh! Hold on. I wanted to... We are streaming... Turn that off. Let me see if I can make this work really quick. We have a video capture device. We're gonna call this, do that, not this, do that. Don't suppose you guys can see the little ones.そうです。かわいい。かわいすぎるかもしれない。Oh yes, they are all chirp chirps. I'm gonna turn them off right now because whenever that camera turns on, I swear they can see the infrared in it because they'll all just stare at it. But yes, I will definitely show them more later. Okay, so you may notice one major thing, and I figured that this kind of fit in lore-wise. So originally when I started up the world, I turned off temporal stability, and that was mostly because I hate the mechanic. However, one thing that I like is a good lore explanation for a transition, and we cracked into the Resonant Archives, which may have been keeping us more stable than we thought. So I turned on temporal stability, I turned up the spawning. Yeah, I really wish I could configure it as well, because I don't like that your temporal stability just drops for going underground. Like, that's stupid to me. So we might end up getting a temporal anchor for our castle, because since this is a ruin, our temporal stability is constantly going down. At least I think it's going down. I can never remember if it's clockwise or counterclockwise. But macro footage of bugs. Yeah, But like you were saying, clockwise is up. Oh, so clockwise is... Oh, yeah, it's restoring. Yeah, it's restoring right now. Okay, we're good. Okay, so welcome back to the Silent Citadel, or whatever the hell we're calling it right now. I haven't really gotten around to doing too much on the outside. I just set up our clay reservoir over there. To the right is right, to the left lies madness. That's a good way to remember it. Thank you. I haven't even worked on the walls anymore. But for good reason, I did some other stuff. So there was originally a building over here that I was going to turn into like a half-assed barn, and then I realized it was way too damn small. So I decided against it, and I instead took most of it down as far as I could reach with the tools, and decided we're going to do a barn here with considerably more room. It'll have... I really wish I could stop you from making that sound because it freaks me out a little bit. So we can put our animals in here until they're generation 2 or 3, because then they'll stop attacking me. Because right now they're all wild, so I keep walking up on the sheep and they're like, yeah, we're going to kick your ass for putting us in a cage. So there's that. I also realized while I was going through things that I had the size of the greenhouses wrong. They can be up to 14 by 14 internally before they are no longer recognized as a greenhouse. So I like it. I like it a lot. A muzzle mod. Now I just need to I need to get 10th Architect to make one. Because his work is fantastic. His, her, him, she, it, I don't even know what 10th Architect is. I want to say him. His work is amazing. So I have these 3 set to 11 by 11 internally. And then this one at the end is going to be for the bees, which is 9 by 9. Now, it is currently August 27th. I forgot that I did not set this to my, the Soundless Readout. The Unspeaking Fortress. Ah, the Fortress of Secrets. Not Solitude, but Secrets. What in the Sam hell is that? Oh. It's like, what is that? I have a couple of them there. These would be from the Magic mod. Carve them up like a civilized human being. I did start dabbling in the Magic mod, but I have no idea what I'm doing. So we're just gonna kind of ignore that one for now. As I was saying before, I forgot that I didn't have this set to the normal time frame that I do, so it's not 30-day months. It's like 6-day months. So winter is almost upon us, and we might not survive because I haven't been stockpiling food or growing crops or anything, and I won't be able to do that this year. So we have all those mammoths back at my previous base, probably, hopefully. We're gonna have to kill those and eat them. We don't have the facilities to do any of that right now. So what I save those for now? Okay, I'll save them, fine. I did go through and get a bunch of blocks. One Colombian mammoth, but what climate are they in? Grim winter on mammoth jerky. Well, I've had elephant in IRL, so... Ooh, good. I actually have a couple of waypoints in the tropics. As far as mining goes, I've been busy getting ashlar blocks. I have probably 15,000. It doesn't show it properly, but I'm pretty sure I have 15,000 andesite blocks. I have well over 10,000 chalk blocks, some chert, peridotite. I've even been going around getting all of the suavite because I think it's gorgeous. It's one of my favorite color palettes in the game, and a little bit of limestone, all that goodness. We got a bunch of slate, so we can start doing the roofs. And now we have to hunt a mammoth, apparently. So we're not going to hunt the mammoth just yet. We have other things to do. Namely, oh, there's the glass. I have like 2.5 stacks of glass. That's just what I had in my inventory. We need to upgrade our backpacks again. So our current upgrade is going to require clear quartz, black leather, molybdechalcos plates, sewing kit, and bismuth bronze shears. Or just shears. Sorry. So we've got our shears. Molybdechalcos is gold, silver, and lead, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll have to make an alloy, and we'll need at least 4 plates for our current backpack upgrade. We need the black leather. Black leather. Shorten it to Molly. I could do that. Problem is, it doesn't look like Molly. Molly's got a little Pikachu on it. I mean, I don't know that. Sewing kit. I don't have any sewing kit. And I think I have enough twine. Yeah. Flax fibers, flax twine. Do I have any sticks? I do. They're in my inventory. So we can just throw all this in there. Iron meteorite pieces. There's some more of that. Gotta keep that jerky on us. I also turned up how fast we get hungry and thirsty, because I wasn't really feeling the imperative nature of eating and drinking. I'm also gonna put the arcane book away because it's not doing it for me right now. Flax fibers. What did it spit out? Oh, white oyster mushrooms. My bad. Those. Whoops. Oh no, it put them there. My bad. I am not firing on any pistons today. Okay. Sewing kit. Shears. Leather. Don't close your inventory, dipshit. Molly unpronounceable. Let's do clear. Get some of those. Oh, bearded tooth mushrooms. Whoops. And then the Molly plates. Whoa, go back. Molly. Okay, Molly plates come from this. Oh, it's copper and lead. My bad. What am I thinking of that is lead? Oh, maybe it's black bronze? Black bronze is lead, silver, and gold. Or something. So, lead to copper. 1 copper per 9 lead. And we need 800 of it. But we're going to do 1,000 of it. So, copper. There's some copper. I don't think I have any lead ingots. Oh, I do. I need more lead ingots than that. Give me the nuggets of galena, I guess. So... one copper per 9 lead ingots. So if I do 9 lead ingots and 1 copper ingot, that should be sufficient. Am I not wearing my blacksmith gloves? Gloves. There we go. And then some charcoal. Probably need my lighter. Okay, maybe I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was. So I need... It's everything, right? Clear quartz, moly plates, black leather, backpack, sewing kit, shears, which, yeah, I've got that. So what's the next upgrade? It can't be any harder than that. So, super backpack. The super backpack needs lapis, black bronze, and white leather. I made white leather. So what's black bronze again? Black bronze is silver, gold, copper. So 811. So let's do that. I don't know if I've smelted any silver. I haven't. Okay. So silver. Gold. Got plenty of those. And then white. White leather. And then finally, we need the molds. The bulk ingot molds, the bulk plate molds. Give me both of those. All right, I think we're finally ready. As it nears, 8 a.m. I think I was staring at that for a couple of hours. All my bees are ready. I think that's produced. Will swarm in approximately 1 day. So we'll have 4 skeps of bees to start with. They won't die in the winter, but they'll go inactive. So that goes there, that goes there. This contains solidified tin bronze, so we'll heat you back up really quick and throw some charcoal in there. This has 1237 to 2400 units of hardened tin bronze in it. I do have the golden combs mod. That's why I've been doing what I'm doing, because I want to do the Langstroth hives. I like doing 5-level Langstroth hives if I can, because that produces more than enough wax and honey. Okay, molten tin bronze. Oh yeah, they're fun, and I like dealing with bees. So we've got 3 lead ingots here, and we need an additional 5. No, 9. 6. Jesus. So that's 9, right? 300. Because each ingot is 100. So 300, 600, and then 1 copper should be 1,000 molly. There we go. Then we can pour that in there. And while we're busy crafting everything else, we can do, oh yeah, silver. So this for black bronze needs 8 copper, 1 silver, 1 gold. So 20 silver, 1 gold, 8 copper. Nah. 8 copper. So that's, yeah, 800, 100, 100. Perfect. Now we just have to wait for this to happen. The Chalcos. Yeah, we'll dive into becoming apiarists because bees are my favorite colony insect. That's one of the first tattoos I want to get when I get them. Is I want to get a bee. But pretty moose make boy moose go wah. That's what I think of when it does the low sound. I believe that. What are they? Spiders are not usually communal creatures. And there's nothing fun about that fact. I don't mind spiders at all. But, damn. Oh, almost. Jeez. Oh, I have some logs. Hold up. I should let them chop while we're at it. Oh, goody. There's more than just the one species of 8-legged creepy crawlies. By the way, a really funny movie involving spiders is one called 8-Legged Freaks. Cracks my ass up. One of my go-tos. Okay, we do this. Where in the fuck did they go? I did just... Oh, nope. Sure didn't. There they go. The model is funky, but it works. The Karis from Skyrim. Yeah, they can be disconcerting. Anyway, that can keep doing its thing, and while it's doing it, it'll just keep processing all of the planks and stuff right into that chest. Now, if this would hurry up... By the way, I do have a mod that allows me to speed up time. I just don't use it very often because it is kind of buggy. Yeah, the flying ones kind of bug me. This is only taking forever in a day, right? I mean, I would walk away from it, but I know the second I do, it's going to be done. And then we're going to have to reheat it. Although I do have that one skill. Metalworking, sense of time. You receive a message when a crucible is finished smelting. And game. I actually knew that one. Did you know that there are species of tarantulas that keep frogs as pets? They eat the parasites that would kill their eggs. So in exchange for not eating them, they the frogs get to eat. Yeah, that's gonna take a second. Okay, we'll walk away. So the storage. I did the storage down here. Like, the frog knocked the shit off spiders. Person's counted. That's funny. So, you remember this storage room from last time? It had a bunch of stuff in it. I swapped out some of the tiles for those lanterns that we got from the waypoints. I experimented with the idea of putting the chests like this, which I do like, but I want to change out all of the blocks behind them. I just don't know what for. And then I switched so the outside is the granite ashlar, the inside is the peridotite, and all of the pillars are made out of the shiny peridotite. And I ran out of peridotite ashlar when I was working on it. So, let's see what else. Oh, I finally got the water out from down here. This took forever. I basically just had to fill it in with. I used cobblestone, but I filled it in one layer at a time and just lowered the water level. It is not done because behind this wall is the prison cells, and there is water all back there, but I didn't want to deal with it right then and there, so I got lazy and I stopped. So let's grab as many of the ashlar blocks as we can carry, and we'll keep working on the outside wall really quick while we wait for it to finish. Okay, so we have 271 made ashlar blocks. We'll make that go for a little while. Hell? Oh. It was rocks falling down. That actually made me jump. Where did I stop? I don't remember. So, right there. is the... No, right there is the top. That wasn't helpful. No, the full moon is coming up. So there is a lot of crazy out right now. Well, and Darius, you always tend to have like the conversation starters, so I just don't question it anymore. I just expect there's a good reason why we're talking about spiders right now. We will make this the end of our segment right now. And just focus on building this up. Okay, fire pit's done. See, you commission 10th to do the wombats, and then you're like, and I'm gonna kill every single one of them. We are going to, since we've got a little bit of time on our hands, we are going to make a few cauldrons. Maybe just one, but maybe more than one. I think it's 600 to make a cauldron. Don't quote me on that. 600. So that would be 600. And soft molly. I really, really hate the chiseled blocks because you can't do anything to... Yes, the deer are very hard to catch. They are, as you say, a bitch. Okay, so we've got tall leather backpack, molly plate, clear quartz, black leather, that, sewing kit. Leather, basic, backpack. Wonderful. So we're going to do that. And then we can move all this. There is a reason I'm doing it like this. It's because I'm lazy. Because if it goes down into your hotbar, you put it back, it goes into your first backpack. So, first backpack is not the one I wanted. Second backpack is the one I wanted, so I do that. Move all this. That rhythmic sawing is going to put me right to sleep. Okay. So that should mean we can upgrade this one. And this one. We are left with 8 leather left over. Now we just need the black bronze, and we've got... Oh, whoops. Leather super backpack. Needs more sewing kits. Okay, and lapis. Lapis, lapis, lapis. Fortunately, I came across some lapis. I almost never find it. As many times as I've played this game, I think I've only found it like 4 times. Also, fortunately, every time I do find it, it's a huge vein. Black bronze, sewing kit. So let's see how much flax we have. We have 26 New Zealand flax bundles. See if it'll go into my inventory. What's it doing? Oh, there it is. New Zealand flax goes in the inventory there with a, was it a knife? Yeah. Makes a bunch of flax fibers. Flax fibers. Make flax twine. And then we need 4 more of these. Now I'll go to the fire pit in a second. Tommy tits. Give me the spider webs. And more flax. Yes, I have class recipes off. When I'm by myself, there is no point in having class recipes. Plus, I have no idea how to make string otherwise. In fact... Leather? Sinew? Yeah, I have class recipes off. So I've got that. Alright. Gamma, come on. Ah, yeah. I don't want to do that. And this still has 100 in it, doesn't it? 150. My math isn't usually that bad. Soft black bronze. So what I usually like to do with all these chiseled blocks, I can't do anything else with them, is teleport somewhere where I know they will never be seen again. What are you? Okay. Oh, look. More. Tonikaku. Level 2 in temporal adaptation skill. See, one of the skill trees was not available to us because I didn't have temporal adaptation turned on, so. Temporally stable. Reduces the overall loss of temporal stability by 5%. Maxed out at 15. Reduces the loss of temporal stability by 10% by going down Under. Temporally adapted reduces the loss of temporal stability by up to 10%. The lower your current stability, the greater the advantage. Temporal recovery increases the rate at which you recover temporal stability. We'll just do normal temporally stable. So we've got copper coming on, hardened black bronze. Come on. You can do it. So lapis, white leather, hardened black bronze. That's it. And then scissors and sewing kits. Do that. And then same dance as before. We'll just move everything off my hotbar, make it really fast to do this. I don't know what that chime sound is. Nope, that is our super backpack. My bad. That one. That one. That one. Now I have a ridiculous amount of inventory. And ridiculous can get bigger. Red, emerald, or orange, emerald, and meteoric iron plates. I don't have any orange leather right now, and I have yet to come across emeralds. So we are where we are for right now. And that would be put that away, that away, that away. Don't need that. Those. Charcoal. Iron rock chisel. Ashlar blocks. Alright, let's keep working on I Will Sleep Through the Night, just so you guys can see. That was a lucky guess. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can fix my stream deck so that I can pull up the chicks on occasion. There we go. There's that. So go here. Okay, we'll do copy, paste. This is going to be chicks camera. And this is going to be under streaming face cam and chicks. And should be able to press that button and you see the sleeping chick. Well, they were sleeping. Then, you know, my dumbass showed them off. And yes, that's their food dish that they're happily sleeping in. Alright, but now I can show them off as needed. working on this wall really quick. There is life. They are awake. Which is pretty much how they operate. Yes, I am shamelessly using chicks to boost my stream. They're even naked. Breasts and all. Just saying. I even got a couple of different colors for inclusivity's sake. Oh, you're all good, Andarius. I'm not going anywhere. Oh. Oh, by the way, there's a rhino out there. So if worse comes to worse, we can eat that. As soon as we're done with this, we can go... We can go hunt a mammoth. Or maybe we'll do that when it actually gets cold. Oh, I didn't mean to climb the ladder. Okay. You know, Michael, it's so funny to me because I know that you're watching this with your wife. All right. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Wrong step. She doesn't have to know. Well, then I probably shouldn't have made it so that the stream comments stay on the video. Okay. Down we go. I don't know if I can reach 3. Nope, I can only reach 2. My ex-wife is making her hot wing dip. There's a baby shower tomorrow, and they asked for hot wing dip, and it smells so good. See, this is going to take way more blocks than I thought it was going to. Actually, know what we should do right after this? I should get that barn set up so that I can start taming the animals. Yeah, let's do that. So I want to use wood paneling for the side of the barn, but peridotite, polished peridotite for the, like, corner beams. Thank you. No, you cannot. What? Yeah. Thank you. I love you. I'm streaming. My children are still awake. Oh, it's going to be a long day tomorrow. Yes. The smallest of silence. Not the silentest. So I want to use these as the corner pieces, but I think they're called boards, not planks. Nope, they are called planks. So I have all these different colors that I can work with. The spurge is naturally green. The poplar has kind of a green tint to it, and the ash also has kind of a green-gray to the palette, so it would go well with the peridotite. But I don't know if I should just, like, go against it, like a yellow, like a fir or a ginkgo. Go for acacia. Acacia, the, like, red-orange. This one. I think I only had 32 of those. Okay, well, if that is the case... let's grab the acacia seeds, too. Hey, my ebony trees are growing. Three high or more? I don't know, but that needs to die. Ha! Sneak attack, bitch. Okay. Sheep walk 4 high. Oh, this isn't for the fence. This is for the outside wall. But it's gonna be the shortest wall because I'm gonna build the roof basically like straight up, maybe in a couple of stages, a couple of steps. So it's gonna end up kind of up there. And then there's going to be some decorative storage and whatnot. Four high. 4 high. 4 high works. Yes, that will work. And then we're going to, let's see, there's a 3 right there, so... Ugh, no. Don't do that. I hate it when it switches orientations right in the middle. Well, that's all I have in terms of acacia right now. I wonder... What should I do with this building? Or should we just demolish it? Because it's kind of in the middle of our grazing area. Because this is going to be where the animals can get in and out of the barn. Yes, I am planting a tropics tree. Oh, acacia. I'm so used to that being in the savannah. It could be a stable, but I was honestly going to have part of the main barn be a stable. Like the first stall, or maybe this last stall in the corner would be the stable, and then all of this would be... No, that doesn't really make sense. Yeah, I could do the stable over here, but it doesn't have to be this big. Yes, elk loud. Didn't make that jump. Not quite sure what that sound was. It came out of my mouth either. I should be able to hit everything from the ground if I can just knock it down 1 or 2 more. Real elk or Valheim elk. Honestly, these elk. But yeah. Elk. Very loud. Okay. Yeah, I should probably properly light this place at some point. And I'll empty all my inventory out and we can go to the tropics, since now I have more than one reason to go. See, I have some of this ancient aged acacia, but oh, I was thinking the tropical rainforest. Whoops. But I have that too. And since my biomes are supposed to be based off of latitude and longitude, that should, in theory, be the right way to go. Okay, so put that away. Then that. We can put the mushrooms away, and we'll ditch all the chiseled blocks. Hold on. Sort it. Limestone away. Butcher bag. We'll have yeah, we'll keep the butcher bag like that. If we find ourselves a mammoth. And then let's see. Gonna grab our shield as well. Just in case. Yeah. And we'll ditch all this crap on the other side. Okay. Tropical rainforest. We'll just start here. That puts us in the right latitude and longitude for tropical animals and vegetation. Cow. That. All right, pick a cardinal direction, someone. North, south, east, west. Thank you, Verdani map. South it is. Southwest. I'll take it into consideration. My daughter brought me a chocolate. She had obviously been holding it for a while. Because it made a mess. Correction. I made a mess. It was just primed to do so. Oh no, I saw that. You're all good in Darius. What? Oh, Hey, look, and Darius, you sent me a message. Southwest. Wait, collect? Collect what? That's a fern. I don't need ferns. Excuse me. Jesus. Sorry. We'll leave the piggy. I will show thee mercy this day. Was it really that long? What in the fuck are those? Ah! Magic something or other, that's gonna kick my ass. Or not. Nope, guess not. Okay. Ooh, turkeys. Wild turkeys. I'm an idiot. Let me run back to that teleporter really quick. We didn't bring a teleporter with us. Getting home is going to be a arduous process if I don't do that. The Witcher's roster to this, or the Monster Hunter World roster, or Monster Hunter roster, would be amazing. Speaking of which, the new Monster Hunter game just came out, and I applied for a key. So. Yeah, you aren't kidding. All right. What did I come back for? Teleporter. We can put those back while we're here. Cool. Is that mod working? Nope. Every once in a while, that mod just won't work. It's called HUD clock, I believe. It'll just decide it doesn't want to exist. Don't go that way. That would suck. Go this way. Hell, I'm sorry. There was one other thing that I was going to grab while we were at home. Fortunately, jumping through the portals just destroys my temporal stability, so nothing to worry about, right? Yeah. When I walk out the door, it makes my son laugh, but when I walk out the door, I go, spectacles, testicles, watch, wallet. And he goes, what? And then I showed him one day, spectacle, testicles, watch, wallet. And he goes, but you don't believe in God. And I went, very good, buddy. You caught it. Me the cage and the small cages. Can I make one more small cage? Why do I have an uneven number? I've been catching male and female pairs. Hen, rooster, capercaillie hen, capercaillie cock, hare. Ah, I don't have a male rabbit. Do I have all of the stuff to make more cages? Small animal cage, there we go. Sticks and boards. I think I have enough of that. Oh, I know the feeling there. If I get to work and I don't have my watch or my vice grips or something like that, it's going to be a bad day at work. In fact, the only 2 times I've ever injured myself at work was when I didn't have everything that I normally have. That wasn't exactly as productive as I wanted it to be. I didn't mean for them all to go in here. There we go. Yeah. No, 8. That isn't going to work. I need one more. Because I'm going to have an uneven amount if I... Not like an autistically uneven amount, but if I'm catching male and female pairs, I'm going to be out one. And that doesn't work for me. Because I'll forget to go and catch the right thing. So just solve the problem right away. There. Now we may leave. Come on. You don't go in the backpack. I don't want you in there. I don't really care about the meat at this point. We're gonna do... Caveman. This one, combat. Under combat, if I can do vampire, I'm going to. But I need to level up combat. So. Nobody said attack me. That was not on the agenda, and it was not very nice. Yes, I did know that. And I was gonna do that after Generation. Fuck. I'm gonna get that combat upgrade. Yeah, this is a fight. Give me that. Come on, bitch. Where you at? Where you at? Yeah, I forgot to finish my thought earlier. Enemies now spawn on the surface. They're fully available to spawn on the surface. And will kick my ass. I turned up everything. I turned up some of the shiver tweak settings to make them harder. The Bowtorn have more health. And they also glow in the dark, but I think I already had that one. I want that turkey. I heard it for a second. Want to take a guess at the last creature? I don't know. Chat, guess what Andarius commissioned 10th Architect for? 10th Architect is responsible for all of the fauna of the Stone Age mods. So, like the rhinos, the elephants, cervids, civets, saber-tooths, panthers, which are different. But, very talented modder. A collective favorite in between us. Give me one moment. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm just now realizing that I completely forgot that I made food like 5 hours ago. It's probably still sitting in the air fryer. Okay. Yeah, it was part of that fried chicken that I was having earlier. Ooh, that's brown bamboo. I want green bamboo. By the way, it's hot as balls in my room right now. Because that heat lamp is, well, unfortunately, it's not still cooking. But that heat lamp for the chicks, it has to keep their little enclosure at 95 degrees, and they are exactly 3 feet away from me. So, I'm a little hot. No, I will not take off my shirt. Ain't nobody want to see my boobies on stream. Okay. We will find... Yeah, movies. We will find a mammoth. And more things to kill and cook. I'm surprised I didn't level up. Oh, I got damn close on that rift. Ow. Pullets. You accidentally made your friend self. Thank you, Riska. How'd you make your friend self-conscious? What'd you do? It is really dark. I don't know how well you guys can see. I remarked that his shirt was skin tight, and he said, no, it's not. Oh. Been there. Oh. I is hungry. Jerky time. This is about as true to real life as you can get right now. Me walking around with some medieval weapon in my hand, eating jerky while I go hiking. Shit you not, that happened like few months ago. No, that's unfortunate. Believe me, I've been that self-conscious guy. Now I just don't give a fuck. High fertility soil. Yep. Okay, one moment. All right. Now I get to eat my 4-hour-old chips. I understand both sides of that conversation right now. We're going to need this if we want to start farming. I don't know if we're actually going to get around to farming this season. I know some of them can grow in the... Let's put that back. Some of them can grow in the winter, but... So it was just one of those, like, reflexive comments that you didn't intend to go that way. That makes sense. I always think of that scene in Sinbad where Kale is standing behind him and it's cold, and he turns around and he goes, "Put a shirt on. You're gonna poke someone's eye out." So each one of those greenhouses is 121 blocks internally, 121 square blocks, which means I feel that movie is so incredibly underrated. On top of that, it has Michelle Pfeiffer in it, and I just think she's hot. Like, she's been one of my cougar crushes for as long as I can remember. I first remember seeing her as see, and I didn't catch that joke originally, but I was very young, obviously, when it came out. And I was just like, oh, yeah, oh. One of those moments where you're just like blissfully ignorant and all of a sudden very aware. But yeah. Michelle Pfeiffer's hot. Just saying. She played Fairy Queen in A Midsummer Night's Dream with Stanley Tucci and don't remember who played Oberon, but Puck was played by Stanley Tucci, and she was the Queen of the Fairies, whose name I can't remember now. But I also really like Stanley Tucci. Very talented actor, and I'll pretty much watch anything he's in. Kind of like Ben Kingsley. And if I recall correctly, it's Sir Ben Kingsley. But I'm going to keep digging here for a little bit. I remember the Emperor's New Groove video game, and I really liked that movie too. I think that one got what it deserved. The accolades and whatnot. And it has kind of a cult following anymore, it seems. You know, there are those that absolutely love Kronk for everything that he's worth, and Squirtle, Squirtle, you know. Is that my voice? Oh well. Once I get back to my beautiful old self, I'm going to kill you! You know. Can't get any better than that. And then, you know, all of the fourth wall breaks that are damn near sharper than Deadpool's. Can't argue with those either. It's a really well written movie for all that it's worth. Sinbad had a lot more potential, but the poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. You mean that poison? Yes, that poison! Let me see that vial. No, I'm sorry. I will stop. I can quote the whole damn movie front to back, but I will stop. Oh, there's a rift. Oh, traitor. The artisan. That's a pretty good one. Pretty storm. Is there a mine shaft over here? There is. Completely submerged in water. Ooh. It's a civet. Yep. Ooh. Very glitchy. Generation on that. I ain't going back down to one of those. Not with the creatures unleashed. What about coffee? Hold on, I can do the voice. Let me finish chewing. Master want the munches and crunches? Bad Googie. Googie the bad things. Also one of my favorite movies growing up. Then I read the book, and I was extremely disappointed in the movie. Alright. We're not really headed southwest anymore. I'm kind of headed northwest, because I've already explored down here. I figure if we go up around here, we might find a little bit more. He's really, really loud. So, I'm gonna swap my equalizer. Or rather, my balancer. Man. Very, very pretty. I've never seen lightning strike the ground before. Uh-oh. Forest fires. If a forest fire lights up the rainforest here, my computer might explode. That one, I can't say that I've heard. Excuse me? I just got struck by lightning. What in the fuck was that? I know why I got struck. But really? Okay. Can't believe I just got struck by lightning. I have never. But it makes me wonder, was it the sword? Was it the spear or the shield? Because I wasn't wearing any armor. Now I just need to not run into every single Stone Age creature. This shit that I've been looking for. That's cool looking. Nope. I ain't fighting you, Porky. I can kill you with this S-stick, but I want all my shit back. Rockadoo, what a day. Day away, you big old rain cloud. Rockadoo, what a day. Down here on the farm. I also don't know that I know that one. My temporal stability is solid as a rock. That's what she said, I know. How about we put away the metal thing? So teacher Cass, how do lightning rods work? Okay, so if you have a lightning rod, I'm assuming you mean in real life and not in the game. In the game, they just attract. There's nothing you have to do to them. In real life, lightning rods are a continuous connection from the sky, high up in the sky, to the ground. But they're also negatively charged. They actually hook them up to a power source and run a negative charge through them. And the reason that they do that is because when the lightning builds up, typically, well, it can be a positive or a negative charge, and sometimes it's actually alternating in order to attract the lightning. So as the ice crystals rub together in clouds, they build up that charge, whether it's positive or negative, it doesn't really matter. That lightning rod is grounded, so it naturally has this big draw. It's kind of like a black hole or a vacuum for electricity. It's just a really easy path for it to get from point A to point B, so it'll strike it. But they will sometimes charge them, like the one at the top of the Empire State Building is actually constantly charged with an electric charge, a direct current electric charge, because it will attract the lightning to strike it and go into the ground. So that heavily insulated rod that goes all the way from the ground, all the way up to the top, is charged electrically to be a magnet for electricity to hit, so that it doesn't hit anywhere else on the building, and it's actually, it's got like this umbrella of protection all over that area. So it protects a lot of the other buildings that don't even need lightning rods as a result. But the simple answer is, the easier path that electricity can go, it's going to take it. If you charge the lightning rod, it'll definitely take it. And it's usually a highly conductive metal. It's not just metal. It's like copper and gold, sometimes gold alloys. In fact, a couple of them have copper joints in them that are like... Really, they had an effect on theology, you say? Some lightning rods are like a rod of copper, and then it's got this joint in the middle that's a really easy to melt metal like gold, so that if it strikes, it disperses at a different level in the building. They don't do those anymore. Those were like ancient times when they were putting lightning rods in Roman structures, which Rome is actually one of the first times we've ever seen lightning rods. They don't do that anymore. Now it's just a continuous connection. And usually a lightning rod can handle hundreds of thousands of strikes, but if they're too frequent, they do heat up a lot. Guess what? The most most of the tallest buildings were and modern lightning rods were invented? Probably windmills. Oh, sure. That makes sense. Sorry. You did. I swear to God, I get struck by lightning again. I'm gonna have a cow. Well, because then I would be the biggest conductor of electricity in the area. Striking the ground wouldn't be as juicy as striking me being made out of iron. We'll just walk around with jerky in our hands for a little bit. That's kind of funny. On top of that, Riska, certain metals naturally settle into ions. And if it's a cation, then it has a positive charge. If it's an anion, it has a negative charge. Things like iron, ferrous oxide, or rust is negative. Whereas aluminum oxide is positive. So, different metals have different conductivities and would attract different kinds of lightning. Yeah, if it happens at this point. You have a good night, Andarius. I'm probably not going to do this for too much longer. In fact, only for about 7, maybe 8 more minutes. And then I'll teleport back home. But open plains like areas. Okay. I can do that. As soon as it unfreezes. No, it's not different kinds, it's different temperatures. That's all it is. It also depends on, like, you'll see a lot of purple lightning around tornadoes, but there's a lot of pollution in the air at the time. You'll get red lightning, which suffers from red shift, so it's really slow. White lightning is what you would call typical if there was no pollutants in between you and them. And yellow lightning is entirely based off of the surrounding temperature of the air before the lightning strikes. But typically the slower or colder lightning is, it'll be closer to red. The hotter it is, it'll be closer to white. Blue shifting up into white. But when it comes to the temperature of lightning, lightning is about 50,000 degrees centigrade. It is a momentary exposure to the temperatures of the surface of the sun. And it's actually the same temperatures that I use when I weld. When you use a plasma torch, you are cutting with about a 50,000 degree arc, about that big. And that's how you can cut through ridiculous kinds of steel. You can cut through anything anything that conducts electricity, you can cut through. Hey, nice, J-Planks. I tell you, it's that inner dwarf just coming out, you know? What's so damn bright? Oh, damn, we're still in andesite. Yes, that is why it is so damn bright. When you are welding, if you do not want to see the future, you do not stare at the welding arc. Without a helmet. And even then, you gotta know how to set your helmet right. Well, consider yourself lucky. I'm a little closer to the ground. I'm only 6 foot. But it seems like, I honestly think that the modern day dwarf is just taller. We just maintain the same skill set. I'm a welder in real life. So I think that's as close to modern dwarf as you can get. All right. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I swear to God, if I get struck by lightning again, I will probably rage quit. Hey, I blacksmith too. I like making jewelry personally, so like rings and stuff like that. So, see, there's more of me, Riska. There's plenty of us. Okay, yeah, I haven't done a terrible amount of that. I mean, I've made horseshoes and horseshoe nails, you know, common practice. But, ooh, I heard something. Nope, it's a pheasant. Where are the elephants? But, my dad does organic blacksmithing, so he's done a lot of wrought iron fences and things like that. But, professionally. But he does a lot of organic blacksmithing, so like flowers and plating and gilding and that kind of stuff. And that's kind of what got me into it. That and just, you know, it's in my blood. Extract the ore, form it. Yeah, I know that feeling. I would have to sell 24 rings a year in order to have to pay taxes on it. Right now, it's just a slightly more than expensive hobby. Still, it's nice to be able to do. Is that brown or is that green? Yes! Finally! Okay. Green bamboo shoots, brown bamboo shoots. Not helpful. I want green. Green bamboo sapling. Yes, there we go. And see, I don't really have the like mind for it, but once I get a design in my head, it just kind of keeps going and going. And there's something oh so satisfying about holding the culmination of weeks of work in your hand with a perfectly cut gemstone, which I started getting into gems, but it's, you know, a little more expensive to practice, and if you screw up, it's really expensive. So, I usually just order my gemstones. Not quite there yet. But I did simple rings, like I took a horseshoe nail and it's a 2-year technical degree. And hell, the little hobbyist table that I got for it, little grindstone, rotary grindstone, it wasn't cheap. Almost cost what a 2-year degree costs anymore. Fortunately, I have a buddy who is like a professional gem cutter. So, is that breadfruit? I can't grow that in my current climate, but nope, it is still raining. I ain't risking it. Is that acacia? Nope, that's kapak. And what's this one? Andesite quarry? Yeah, let's go past that. So we'll go northwest. Yes, breadfruit is it's an Asian fruit. I want to say East Asian fruit, or like maybe the Philippines has it. I don't know what it tastes like because every time I've ever gone to have it, like it's always been spoiled or something. So they're like, "Oh no, you can't have any." But oh, acacia. There we go. Oh, there's a hyena. Yeah. Yeah, try it again. I dare ya. Are you too big? You're too big to go in my backpack. Okay. Yes. It's not Durain. But I'm pretty sure it's round and green. Yeah, I inherited all of my grandpa's tools and whatnot when he passed away last year, and among them was about a half a dozen different anvils of different sizes, including a jeweler's anvil, which I didn't even know he had. So I'm pretty sure they're a tropical fruit, yeah. But the ones that look like little spiky, or like really big spiky coconuts, Durains, those are a different species entirely, and they're weird tasting. They taste like mangoes have gone off. Yes. One of the first things I ever did was make a knife. Then, since, you know, I lived in Japan for years, I actually worked with a Japanese blacksmith to make a tanto in traditional Japanese style with like clay core, and that was really, really fun. Absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, I'm white, and they don't let you take them out of the country because they're considered a national treasure if they're forged in the original style. So if I didn't want to pay through the nose for an archaeologist license or something like that, I can't remember what it was to get it through customs, but I basically had to pay for an archaeologist license. It was like 60 grand. I was like, you know what? I have the experience. I'm good. I was living in Fukuoka at the time, in the southern end of the main island, and that was really, really fun. But yeah, and that was just for the license. That didn't even guarantee that I got to take it. I rage made my first chef knife when I was struggling to cut steaks out of the bottom round. It's not a bad way to go. I mean, some of my best work has come when I was just so pissed off I needed a new tool. In fact, one of the first things I ever smithed was a chisel. I needed a chisel that could split some masonry nails in half, because I was using masonry nails as my blanks for some of my early jewelry. And so I looked up how to do it, and I had previously had some experience with it before. Oh, acacia apparently has thorns. I've never rage bent my tongs, but one time I accidentally hit them and I shattered the handle. I had them in my hand and I missed. I don't know exactly how I missed, but the hammer like bounced back towards me, but when it did, it hit the handle and just ding. I was like, I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that. That was when I learned how to forge weld. What is that? Ooh, ebony. Need more of that for the castle. I have a lot of stories, and if I wasn't there to see them myself, I'd be like, no way. No, mm-mm. But yeah. No, I broke a pair of tongs. Granted, they were old. They were, like, ridiculously old. My dad didn't even know where he got them from. But I learned how to forge weld, and I failed 4 or 5 times on that particular piece. It ended up with one of the handles was like 4 inches shorter than the other one because I had just fucked it up so much. But it was enough that I could get a grip on it, you know? They're still like 18 inches long, but one of them was like 22 inches long, and the other one was 18 inches long. I eventually cut it down, but... Lots of hyenas. Okay, so we're in the right kind of biome area that Andarius was looking for. And see, the knife that I made was just a double-sided Bowie. So, you know, big blade, double at both sides, no, yeah, custom. That would be my mistake and inadequacies as a amateur blacksmith on display. But we all gotta start somewhere, right? I mean, hell, the first half dozen rings that I have still look like nails. I actually have no idea where they are right now. Because, you know, I was a dumbass in high school. I actually made a girl that I liked a bunch of jewelry. And she either still has it, which is sad, or she doesn't have it, in which case that's probably worse. My forge's made out of rock wool and steel plates. And I have a Hoffy hammer. The amazing Middle Eastern blacksmith Hoffy. I have a Hoffy hammer, which is probably my most expensive tool that I have out of everything, including my welding helmet. It's still more expensive. Amazingly balanced and perfectly crafted. I recommend it if you ever want to get into, like, really forging stuff out every day. Get a Hoffy hammer. I have Kevlar weave gloves. I want to say gauntlets because that's what they feel like when I put them on. They're thicker than my welding gauntlets, but my welding gloves come up to here. So I wish I had them up here. They're in my truck. I believe it's HAFI. Yeah, oh, HOFI, sorry. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful hammers. And worth every dollar. So it's HOFI. That's the way I started. So my dad had a brick grill, like one of those built-in brick grills, for the longest time. And he used to make me go out there. Well, make me. I enjoyed every second of it. We would go and cook coal into coke and then start forging with that. And we used a bathroom fan, like the fan that goes in your ceiling in your bathroom. He jerry-rigged it together in order to power it as a blower. And that was when I started casting and forging for the first time in my life. And then eventually, propane and I want to try using an acetylene mix in my propane forge, but I know the nozzle's not right because I use acetylene at work. And it can get a lot hotter, but that's actually pretty good. Those are the snail fans. Those are actually pretty solid. You fucking hyena. No, you fuck off. Fuck off. Okay, let's try this again. Dead dog. We have quite a bit of acacia now. So we can finish the barn. Why am I moving so slow? Probably because I got injured. Yeah, any of the snail fans are great. My grandfather has a old cast iron farrier's forge, like hand crank farrier's forge. And that's currently at my grandma's house, but it's mine. And I'm looking forward to fixing that up because it's not hand crank, it's pump. So it's got a blower in it, and it's just and it's got like a leather belt on it and all that stuff. It's nice. All right, let's chow down a little bit. Yeah, if I could work at the forge all day and still feed my family, I would. In a heartbeat. But I would want to be forging like the smiths of old. Weapons, tools, nails. I know it sounds dumb, but that would be the dream. Is this olivine over here? Or is that emerald? If that's emerald, we can upgrade our backpacks again. Olivine, never mind. Hell if I know, man. Yes, live in a logging or mining town. I would love to work on like saw blades and all that stuff. Forging tool steel is a different beast. Knowing when to quench it and yeah. Infinite algorithm and we found planks. That's awesome. And playing a game I don't normally play. Like, I mean, I've been focusing on it recently, but this is not one normally on my channel. So, like, it was meant to be. Living in a mining town, doing horseshoes and saddlebags, and yeah, that would be nice. I tell you, you guys share the video or like and comment and subscribe and all that stuff, and it puts it out there. I honestly didn't believe that until now, but at this point, we've had so many new people watch the streams. Let me turn my stream back on so I can see what's going on. There we go. Alrighty. I feel like I'm just dying at this point because my character is not moving very well. Logging would be easier. Nothing excites Lumberjack more than busting his hammer and going, must be too dang strong. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, axes. I have done an axe as well, but probably one of my favorites that I've ever done is a sledge. Just doing a sledge on an auto hammer. I used an auto hammer because it's a 7-pound sledge. That's a lot to hold on to and hit with another hammer. Yeah, something is working. Helldivers. Jesus, that's been a minute. I appreciate you subbing. Beyond the telling of it. But yeah, that's been a minute. I think I only did like 1 or 2 Helldiver episodes. I just don't have anybody else to play with. And that's very much one of those. You have your little team and go from there. We are going to call this forward. And that way we've got a place to return to. Okay. Home again, jiggity jig. We've got a lot of acacia. And a couple of things to butcher. And that's pretty much the extent of it, I think. I should probably make a couple more butcher hooks. I remember now, it was the same Helldivers time frame, but I think I watched the Medieval Dynasty series. Okay, that's sounding more right. Everybody who seems to have subbed to me watched my Medieval Dynasty series, which I still... I sound like a broken record, but to this day, I did not think that was going to be popular. I loved the game when I started playing it, and the fact that people watched it blew my mind, and then, well, here we are. I might have to just jump back into Medieval Dynasty. I want to be in the right mindset, so I'm not pushing it, and I'm not forcing it, because I know you guys can tell. Just like anybody, if your partner is forcing it or faking it, you can tell. Wait for it. Okay. So we've got our butcher table right there. I'm the reason you bought Medieval Dynasty? Oh, I'm glad. I did something right. Although, you want to know what's really funny? So, Medieval Dynasty has been my most popular series by far. My first video has a little over 300 or 250,000 views. Yeah, I was married for 10 years. We never got around to faking it. And even now. But, yeah. I have tried Manor Lords. And I do like Manor Lords, I just haven't really focused on it yet. I have Manor Lords and a couple of other games that we can go through. If there are any games on my channel that I've already done, or any games that I've mentioned doing or having, feel free to just request them, because I'll take guidance wherever I can get it. I want to play what you guys want to see, and sometimes what I want to play is not the same, but I can usually switch gears, given enough heads up. Looks like the chicks are asleep, so I'm actually going to turn off their camera right now. And, oh, that's right, I wanted my saw. Or, never mind, I will just hook it up over here. Let's not get struck by lightning again. Oh, it's not raining in this biome, so we should be alright. Sawing a pine log right now. What's left? Just a little bit of pine, okay. Just like what you said about faking it. The game is the game, but you make it easy to watch. Oh, well, thank you. So yeah, I want to make sure that it's authentic and I'm doing right by you guys. Which is why I haven't just jumped back into Medieval Dynasty, and why I stopped playing Sengoku Dynasty, even though I was so excited for it. My brain wasn't there. It still isn't really. Okay, we don't need that. I did not get the turkey. Asmongold. Yeah. I don't have anything personally against Asmongold, but it seems like he takes the piss out of stuff just for the sake of, like, rage bait. Granted, in some ways, I agree with the way he approaches certain things, like anything involving Alyssa Mercante. But I don't think I've ever seen a video where he ends up smiling at the end. Legitimately. So. Why am I so slow? Am I really just injured? That's fair. And see, you guys got to pick what you like to watch. The fact that I have as many subs as I do, which means people are willing to overlook my, you know, particular breed of stupidity, is wonderful. Okay, let's chop down these ebony trees. Why? I feel like I'm so slow. Maybe I need to meditate? Maybe it's because I'm out of mana? Nope. I got nothing. Ugh. The problem is, I've really tried to get into Kingdom Come Deliverance. The first one. And I don't know, there's something about it. I don't personally have a problem with playing it. It just feels off. It's kind of like playing anything by Obsidian Studios. Their dialogue is weird. But I can try. I can always try. Yeah, some people don't like that level of realism, and I totally understand that. Alright, so we should be more or less up and running on every front. Now it just comes down to once the acacia logs are done. Wow, that's been fast. Yes, I love Monster Hunter. It's one of my favorites. Oh, that's what it is. I'm an idiot. Couldn't figure out why I was going so damn slow. I figured it out. I have a bag with dead bodies in it in my pocket. Oops. Yeah, maybe it can. I need to get it, obviously. But, Monster Hunter is just... I don't know. There's something about it. It might be the perpetual, like, boss fights. Like, every creature is a boss fight. It's not just, go kill this. Hey, you're done. It's go kill this. Oh, shit. Stage 2. Stage 3. Stage 4. Now it's enraged. Survive. Like, it's a Dark Souls boss with, like, 5 stages. And I absolutely love that. I didn't when I first started playing Monster Hunter World. I was like, this is the dumbest game ever. And then got my head out of my ass. Skinning Hook. Let's make another skinning hook. So we need sticks, flint, resin, and logs. Stick. Flint. Resin. And logs. Okay. So 2 logs. Resin. Sticks. Flint. Hook. Alright. We done it. Move that and that. Right now, we'll just do this out here. I think that's high enough. I don't care about capturing the blood right now, so we're just going to skin them. And in 2 hours, they should be all right. Look at all those feathers. Sweet. Let the... Oh, actually, let's see. I think we can speed up time on these. We can. Then we'll grab them off, please. I don't mind React content. I would happily do it. It's just, you know, that requires people to be interested in your opinions more than anything. And I've already established that I'm an extremely opinionated person, so that might not be something that people are generally interested in. I'm not opposed to it, though. Why do you ask? I thought that was a pig. I didn't realize I was already skinning the hyenas. Oh, I appreciate it, Riska. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. I just also, I don't watch a lot of that. My son watches a lot of people who are like, we're gonna do this today. And then there's lots of yo and other douchebaggery phrases. Which I don't care for. And I also don't, you know, have the typical emotional spectrum because of autism and, you know, every other set of letters you can put behind my name. So I don't react the same way that normal people do, and I definitely don't want to force that. I'm weird enough as is. Okay. Got the hyena back. I just clicked on it and it didn't harvest. Okay, so we got 15 raw bushmeat and 50 raw poultry. Also, considering that SS Sniper Wolf still gets hundreds of thousands of views after the whole internet hating her, and well, she's got tits, dude. Like, as long as she has tits. Yes, I'm saying it out loud. As long as she has tits, she's going to get whatever she wants. That's how it works. Because there's going to be people who just want to suck on her toes. That's what it is. And yeah, it really is, you know, YouTube easy mode. It's hot tub Twitch streams and shit like that. But I didn't say go in my kitchen. I don't even know how you spawned in here. Okay. Oh, that's right. The bamboo saplings are dangerous to plant. Because then you end up with a lot of bamboo. So we'll just throw those in there. That, all these cages. Guess I don't really need them right now. High fertility soil. What? We needed how much for Terra Preta? Terra Preta needs one of those for two of those, but we need powdered charcoal, compost, and bone meal. All right. At the risk of sounding like a dangerous question, you mean tits or Sniper Wolf specifically? You don't have to answer that question. I'm just giving you shit. And this cures, yes. I don't know if it'll... Nope, it will not let me put that in there. Okay, my bad. So we've got like 15 days left until our compost is done. We've got more than enough bone meal. Oh, we still have a hyena in our pocket. Whoops. You're all good, Vriska. No worries. I was giving you shit. Okay, but now we have a bunch of bones. We can grind that into bone meal in our wonderful semi-automated windmill. We only have 99 bones, really. We've got some bone meal there. Okay, perfect. That'll take care of its thing. And like I said, this building will end up being a kitchen. Because there'll be more than enough space for the ovens and cook stations. And then this over here will probably end up being the cellar, so I'll probably submerge it a little bit if it doesn't interfere with the other storage, which it shouldn't. Yeah, it shouldn't interfere with this. So we'll work, I'll finish the flooring in the storage area, and maybe I'll be able to get some more of this done, because we've got all of our acacia planks now. So we'll put that up, and then on the barn, should I put sod roofing or slate? Actually, roof. So we've got slanted copper roofing, slanted slate roofing, thatch, aged thatch. I don't know how to make aged. Oh, it didn't die. I just turned it off because they were sleeping. Then they all just woke up. Now they're gonna go back to sleep in their food dish. Black clay, brown ceramic, cream ceramic, fire ceramic, gray ceramic, orange, red, tan, bamboo, slanted sod, acacia, aged, which we can't make any of the aged stuff without a mod, and I don't have that mod installed. Cypress, birch, ebony, kapok, larch, maple, oak, pine, purple heart, redwood, walnut. So we can make it out of anything. I don't really want to make it out of copper right now, because that'll just be expensive. I was thinking thatch. Or sod. The sod's kind of cool looking. But I don't know. Sod doesn't really fit a barn. Thatch does. But sod doesn't. Anyway, I'll figure it out. This stream has gone a little longer than I had intended it to, but that is totally fine. I am going to call it here and going to have plenty of time to stream tomorrow because, like I said, there is a baby shower that is going to be going on, and I don't have to go, which is wonderful. But yeah, I won't keep you any longer. Thank you very much for watching, liking, commenting, all that stuff. And may the Arc Force be with you always. Yes, you did. You stayed up until the end. Good night.